Hello folks, Vern Jackson here. I was the founder of light-based technologies, and I'm just going to show you something here. How's that, eh? Now, what this is the analog color linear mixer process I was talking to you about earlier, and I can essentially turn that dial to any color of the spectrum, per se. Now, what I've got here is an eye, okay? This eye is a power device that looks at that pixel on that driver. That pixel over here is a representation of all of those. What's being driven through the wire to the eye here, from the eye to this unit of LEDs, is the same information optically being passed, okay? So I can dial through there. And now don't forget, folks, this is a pure linear grayscale process, which I'm going to show you on a chart here shortly, which gives you everything else, including the fact that I have an interesting cycling process that we can adjust the speed on here with a clock mechanism and so on. So it's just part of the operation I threw in for fun. The ideal though here is it converts a grayscale to all the spectrum in a fade position process. There's no stepping like say a bar graph chip would in the current industries as we know it. This is all linear overlap stuff, folks. And I'll be back to you with the diagrams in just a minute here. Hello folks. This graph here and schematic diagram is of my linear color mixing system. There's a diode array on the buses to the right of the screen. That little object you see going up is a waveform shape. That shape runs up and down the ladder as a hump. It mixes in these circuits to provide you with a full color stable linear mixing system that requires absolutely no processors whatsoever. Some other interesting gating attachments, but this was some of my inventions, folks, from 2003. These charts right here give you the actual functioning processes of output. Now, the interesting thing about this technology is it works like your nervous system in the fact that a single grayscale can carry multiple spectrums, and each of the outputs from this device can be another grayscale to another device with more outputs. So you can essentially produce infinite compression, which I explain here. I was scanned by Crystal X Venture Capital, Richard McKellar, my daughter, Andy Aaron, a known sociopath in BC, and it's done huge damage to my spirit and my friends and family and stuff. And I'm releasing this tech in order to shut these people down and expose the fact that these people were frauds, claiming that this technology, they didn't have a means to compete. There's no competition for this type of technology. Nothing exists and nothing can beat it. If anybody can, they're welcome to call.